Hi everyone, I am Dr. Purushottam Dale, serving as Assistant Professor of Commerce. Let us begin with the session for the Become Third Semester course, subject entitled Indian Financial System. This is with first unit entitled An Overview. Under this, the functions of Indian financial system reveals the entire activities of the Indian financial system. There are different functions that the financial market perform, which includes determination of the prices where the financial markets help in price discovery of various financial instruments, mobilization of public funds, providing an opportunity to different investors to buy or sell their respective financial instruments at their fair value that is prevailing in market, providing the various types of the information to traders and the sharing of the risk. The important function of the Indian financial systems are price determination, fund mobilization, liquidity, risk sharing, easy access, reproduction in transaction cost and provision of the information, capital formation. Let us discuss each of the financial market functions in detail. Price determination. The financial market performs the function of price discovery of the different financial instruments which are traded between the buyers and the sellers on the financial market. The price at which the financial instruments trade in the financial market are determined by the market forces, that is, demand and supply in market, financial forces. So the financial market provides the vehicle by which the prices are set for both financial assets which are issued newly and for the existing stock of the financial assets. Number 2 is fund mobilization. Along with the determination of the prices at which the financial instrument trade in the financial market, the required return out of the funds invested by the investors also determined by the participants in the financial markets. The motivation for person seeking the funds dependent on the required rate of return which is demanded by the investors. Because of this function of the financial markets only, it is signaled that how funds which available from the lenders or the investors of the funds will get allocated among the persons who are in need of the funds or raise of the funds through the means of issuing the financial instruments in the financial markets. So the financial market helps in mobilization of the sales of the investors. Number 3 is the liquidity. The liquidity function of the financial markets provides an opportunity for the investors to sell their financial instruments at its fair value prevailing in the market at any time during the working hours of the market. In case there is no liquidity function of financial markets, then the investors forcefully have to hold the financial securities or the financial instruments until the conditions raised in the market to sell those assets or issuers of the securities is obligated contractually to pay for the same, or at the time of the liquidation of the company in case of the equity instrument is until the company is either voluntarily or involuntarily liquidated. Thus, in the financial market, investors can sell their securities readily and convert them into cash, thereby providing the liquidity. Number 4 is risk sharing. Financial market performs the functions of risk sharing as the persons who is undertaking investments are different from the persons who are investing their fund in those investments. With help of the financial market, the risk is transferred from the person who undertakes the investment to those person who provide the funds for making those investments. Number 5 is easy access. The industry is required to investors for raising the funds, and the investors require the industries for investing its money and earning the returns from them. So the financial market platform provides the potential buyers and sellers easily, which helps them in saving their time and money in potential buyer and seller. Number 6 is reduction in transaction cost and provision of the information. The traders requires various types of the information while doing the transaction of buying and selling the securities. For obtaining the same time and money is required, but the financial market helps in providing every type of information to the traders without the requirement of spending any money by them. In this way, the financial market reduces the cost of the transactions. Number 7 is capital formation. Financial market provide the channel through which the new savings of the investors flow money in the country, which aid in the capital formation of the company, and mobilization allocation of the savings, monitor the corporate performance, provide payment and settlement of the system, optimum allocation of risk bearing and reduction. Let us consider an example of the company ABC Limited, which requires a fund to start a new project, but at present it doesn't have such funds. On the other side, there are the investors who have spare money and want to invest in some areas which they can get the required rate of expected returns. So in that case, the financial market will function where the company can raise funds from the investors and the investors can invest their money through the help of the financial market. Important points of the functions of the financial markets are: disseminate price related information, offer portfolio adjustment facility, lower the cost of transaction, promote the process of financial detailing or broadening. Financial detailing refers to the increased provision of financial services, a wider choice of services geared to all the levels of society. Financial market is the market, an element of institution where the traders are involved in the buying and selling of the financial assets like shares, bonds, derivatives, commodities, currency, etc. It facilitates the exchange of financial instruments and financial securities, and there are different types of financial markets which can exist in a country. Includes money market, over the counter market, derivative market, bond market, forex markets, and commodity markets. Financial markets have different role to play, which includes price information, funds mobilization, risk sharing, easy access, liquidity, capital formation, and reduction in transaction cost and provision of the required formation. With respect to the size of the financial market, many financial markets are very small in size, facilitate the very little amount of the activity, and many of the financial markets trade huge amounts of the securities daily. The financial markets may have or not have the physical allocation and the exchange of the financial instruments, and the financial securities may be exchanged between the parties over the phone or the internet as well. With respect to the size of the financial market, many financial markets are very small in size, facilitating the very little amount of the activity, and many of the financial markets traded huge amounts of security daily. And in general, the functions of the financial markets are optimum allocation of risk bearing and reduction, dissemination of the price related information, offer portfolio adjustment facility, lower cost of the transactions. So these leads financial markets perform various functions in any countries, which gives an opportunity to the companies and traders for buying and selling of the different financial instruments and the financial securities. It plays a crucial role in the allocation of the limited resources available in the economy of any country. It acts as an intermediary between savers and investors by mobilizing the funds between them, and helps in the determination of prices of securities.